If you thought that there was going to be a title change tonight on NXT Heatwave 2022, I hate to break it to you. This is your NXT Heatwave 2022 review here on the channel. What is going on, everybody? I am Steve. I am that Peruvian Fight TV extraordinaire. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Hit that bell notification. Be notified when I upload a video and all that fun stuff. I do have a wrestling podcast that I go live every single Sunday here on the channel, Around the Point, along with Chase Oliver, Big Mike, Walter. We cover the news in the week of wrestling and so many other stuff. Please check us out live every single Sunday. But tonight was NXT Heatwave 2022. And I'm going to be honest, I thought the show overall was a show that was in the middle. Nothing really blew your hair back. I guarantee there's a lot of you out there who probably thought, oh man, it's the end of NXT UK. Rest in peace, NXT UK. NXT UK is doomed, what have you. And I'll get more into that as I cover in the review. All right. But for me, again, I thought the show was in the middle. If you thought the show was great, by all means. If you thought the show was bad, by all means. There's no right, there's no wrong. Give me your thoughts in the comment threads below. I love the intro with Paul Heyman because it brought back that nostalgia. After all, Heatwave was an ECW pay-per-view. So I thought that was cool. Brought me back, all that stuff. The show kicked off with Carmelo Hayes versus Giovanni Vinci for the North American title. I thought the match was probably the best thing on the show. To be honest with you, we all know Carmelo Hayes can go. Giovanni Vinci is coming into his own. He can also go and do the damn thing. They went out there. They killed it. There was a moment in this match where Giovanni Vinci did a dive to the outside on both Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. It looked like Giovanni Vinci had the match won. He did like this moonsault into the ring and all that stuff. Got a near fall. It looked like I mentioned earlier, that Vinci had the match won. He was going to go for a powerbomb, and Trick Williams got involved, got powerbombed himself, and then he went to powerbomb Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo countered for the 1-2-3, and he retained, which I had no issue with. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen, and I'm fine with it. All right, but again, these two guys went out there and they fucking killed it. Awesome. Again, the best thing on the fucking show. And then we get into the women's match of Cora Jade versus Roxanne Perez. I'm going to be honest, this match was there. Nothing to go crazy about here. Then again, you know, coming out of the result of it, you can expect more than just one match. They're going to continue this feud. There's a moment in the match, mostly near the end, where Cora Jade brings in her kendo stick that she brought to the ring, and Roxanne, you know, she's holding it, and it looks like she's going to attack Cora Jade with it, but she hesitates, and that cost her the match, because then Cora went for like a DDT or something on the kendo stick, and Roxanne went headfirst into it, and that was it. Cora Jade wins. Again, they made Roxanne Perez look like a fucking idiot, but it's fine, because again, they're going to continue this feud. It's going to continue going, so that's fine. It is what it is. There was a segment with Diamond Mine in the ring where one of the Creed brothers wanted to call out Roderick Strong. And then out of nowhere, out came Gallus from NXT UK. I'm not going to sit here and tell you who all three guys are. I know one of them is Wolfgang, but then the other two, it's, you know, it's a blur. Again, I don't watch NXT UK. I'm going to be honest, okay? Don't expect me to pass a NXT UK pop quiz. It's not going to fucking happen, okay? Just saying that right now. And they attacked Diamond Mine. They attacked them. And it's funny because last week, when Apollo Crews was coming out to the ring to face Roderick Strong, he had like a premonition, right? Where he saw all the members of Diamond Mine laying in the ring after a beating. So it kind of like, you know, it connects almost, right? So there was that, and everyone was saying, "Oh my God, rest in peace NXT UK," when this was happening. Also, later on in the show, you see Indy Hartwell talking to the NXT Women Tag Team Champions, right? And she gets a letter from Dexter Lumis, who we all know is on Monday Night Raw. And out comes Blair Davenport, the former Bea Priestley, and she rips the paper. Oh my God, from NXT UK. Holy shit. What the fuck, you know? Backstage, Gallus confronts the NXT UK Tag Team Champions. So there was that also. Again, rest in peace NXT UK. People were saying this on Twitter all throughout the fucking show, right? I was on the True Heel Heat watch along, and people in the chat were kind of saying that too. Even myself, but I was just saying it to, joke around and shit. From there, we get Tony D'Angelo versus Santos Escobar in a street fight where if Santos Escobar loses, he leaves NXT. But if he wins, the entire Legado de Fantasma are free from the Tony D'Angelo family. I thought the match, for what it was okay. Nothing to go crazy here. There's a moment in this match where Elektra Lopez has like this fucking, I guess the pipe, right? Or this metal thing, the crowbar, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? And it looks like she's going to give it to Santos, and Tony D'Angelo, like, goes in and tackles Elektra Lopez. I'm going to call her Carmen. I don't know why, right? Mind you, Elektra Lopez pushed Santos out of the way. Now, mind you, also in this match early on, there was brass knucks introduced. There's a moment where both guys are literally in the middle of the ring. They're looking at one another. They look at their respective weapon. They both go to get their own respective weapon. And before you know it, Tony D'Angelo literally whacks Santos Escobar with the fucking crowbar for the 1, 2, 3. So Tony D wins. Santos Escobar's out of NXT. Even though I will say this, he had an amazing entrance. The whole fucking luchador mask, the fucking jacket, coming in through the outside and all that stuff. I thought it was pretty badass, right? People are now assuming that, hey, he's on his way up to the main roster. I thought he was going to win, and you can bring up the entire Legado de Fantasma with him, but it looks like it's not going to happen, which is fine. If I were to choose where he could go, I would say SmackDown, because I think SmackDown really needs it, but that's just me, of course. Okay. From there, we go to the NXT women's title match. Yeah, the NXT women's title match between Zoe Stark versus Mandy Rose. I thought the match, for what it was worth, it was okay. Nothing to go crazy here. A good back and forth as well. Zoe selling her knee because Mandy was working on the knee. There was a moment in the match where all the members of Toxic Attraction, Gigi Dolan, JC Jade, were basically thrown out, and it was a one-on-one, and you thought, okay, there'll be a title change here. And I kind of thought the same thing. Like, okay, if there was one title that was going to change hands, I was going to say, let it be the women's title, right? So I thought. And out of nowhere, you see Mandy Rose take the knee brace that Zoe Starks had on her knee and use it as a weapon and beat Zoe Starks with it for the 1, 2, 3, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Mandy Rose, which I'm fine with. Okay. I know she's about to hit that record. I think the year marks in a couple of weeks, so we'll see where that goes as well. From there, we go on to the main event. Yeah, the main event of the evening, right? Braun Breaker versus JD McDonough. Now, here's the thing. It just wasn't for me. I like Braun Breaker. I think JD McDonough can go. Jordan Devlin, whatever the fuck you want to call him, he can go. Okay? The issue is they did nothing to get me to care about this. It may be the fact that they brought JD McDonough from NXT UK and they planted him, boom, right into this program with Braun Breaker. Had you build them up and let him have a couple of matches, couple of wins, and then have the title match, fine. Think about this, right? JD McDonough had a match with Cameron Grimes. The only thing he had as a match before getting the program with Braun Breaker. Yes, I am aware that he attacked Braun Breaker at the Great American Bash. I get that. But it's like, you only had one match, bruh, since showing up. And it's like, I would have much rather seen, really, to be honest here, I said this on the watch along over on True Heel Heat, I would have rather seen JD McDonough go after the North American title first before going for the NXT title. And again, I know he can go. I know he can, do the damn thing in the ring. It just, the way he was presented here, it just wasn't it. It really, really wasn't. There's a moment in this match where Braun Breaker is just spearing him, and they got this good camera cut, this camera angle, right? Where JD gets up, he's bleeding from the mouth, and he's just letting him get speared and shit. Mind you, but I did like also, early in the match, JD McDonough did a Spanish fly off the top turnbuckle. They got this good camera angle where you can see, like, holy shit, it's crazy, right? But Braun Breaker retained, as he should have. The way this went. Again, people were sitting with their hands folded throughout this fucking match. Granted, for most of this fucking show, with the exception of the North American title match, the fans were just sitting there like they didn't give a shit. And after this was all said and done, out came Tyler Bate, who is the NXT UK champion. And everyone was saying, oh my God, rest in peace NXT UK. Rest in peace NXT UK. To confront Braun Breaker, even though backstage before the NXT title match, you had Apollo Crews confront Braun Breaker. Or not even confront him, but he wished him luck and he stared at the title and all that stuff. So there was that too. Also, before I continue with this review, there was a video, there was like a vignette, if you will, of Quincy Elliott. They're debuting this new character, this new performer, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Coming soon to NXT. The diva, if you will, that's what they call him, so like a diva. I'm fine with it. It's different. It's unique. Let's see where this goes. All right. I don't want to be that guy that sits there and just shits on it because it's coming. That's just how the IWC, that's how Twitter is. Okay. But I'm willing to give it a chance. I want to see where they go with this persona, with this character. And let's see what happens. Okay? But back to Tyler Bate and Braun Breaker. So Tyler Bate comes out, gets in the ring, stares at Braun Breaker, puts his title up. Braun does the same thing. One of the commentators, I think it wasn't Wade Barry, it was the other guy, right? I'm there right now, okay? They mentioned Worlds Collide, right? Now, I was aware that NXT couldn't do their tapings because of BT Sports hosting soccer events, what have you. So the way I look at it is NXT UK is like, okay, listen, we can't have TV shows right now, so fuck it. Let's bring mostly everyone to America to be on NXT US, the main NXT, and do a Worlds Collide. That's just the vibe I'm getting right now from all of this. It's fine. It's something different you want to do. Awesome. Okay? That's what I'm getting with all of this. With this whole, you could say it's a little invasion, what have you. It's fine. Let's see what happens. All right? Overall, again, I thought NXT Heatwave 2022 was a show that was in the middle. That's just me, of course. Give me your thoughts in the comment threads below. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. Share it through social media. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Check out Around the Point live this Sunday here on the YouTube channel. Hit that bell notification. Be notified when I upload a video, when I go live every Sunday with Around the Point. And all that fun stuff. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. I am Steve, and I'm out of here. Peace out, y'all.